Shout out to the audience. Shout out to the audience for helping me out with my Gen 3 Pokemon. I apologize to anyone who's a Gen 3 fan.
It takes a village.
Thank you guys for answering the questions.
Of course, yeah. It's a beautiful communal moment there. Good work, team. Good work.
So, sorry. All right. So what is it like working in the voice acting industry on this level?
On a stage. You meant on a stage.
Yes, it's very high up.
No, like in this professional, like, sure.
Very exciting and fun and cool to to be amongst these people, these beautiful people here whom I care about. I love them. I think, yeah. I mean,
I'll ask you guys, because this is something for me, because I feel like it's a great thing, I love it, but I always feel like no matter where I go, I never get away from Pokemon. Like there's always something that happens or someone who's there. Do you guys, are those the experiences you have? Like you see them all over the place, or you're going somewhere and you do that, like how is that for you?
I love that, I mean, because being it's touched on something somebody asked earlier, but I mean, being a part of the Pokemon family, like, it is very much that. It feels like being part of a family. So when I go somewhere and I see, like, someone rocking, like, an Ash cap, or I see, like, the Pokeball backpacks, like, again, it, like, gives me this little bit of, like, serotonin. It's like, yeah, like, I'm part of that family. It's, like, it's incredibly, incredibly rewarding. You know, the industry's, like, the work is incredibly rewarding and incredibly tough, but incredibly fulfilling and incredibly tough. And you know, like whether it's developing a character or playing a character that has a voice type that you are like trying to shoehorn into or redevelop, like again, there's challenges to it, but it's incredibly, incredibly fun and rewarding. And Lisa and I, like our sessions are, you know, like 75% work, 15% figuring stuff out, and then 100% laughter.
Yeah.
Not sure if it was all that up, but that's what it is.
Everyone else go first, and then I'll tell you.
Can I answer? I'm still being instructed on the correct way to say Pokemon. It's just really hard to say it correctly in the booth. Like, I can say it outside the booth, and I am correct other people, because I'm like, no, it's not Pokemon, it's Pokemon. But I still, for some reason, always say it wrong. It's hard to say that.
When I was reading the Survivor, I was like, wait, is it Sir or Sir? Like, is he a night snake? Or is it a Sir?
Survivor sounds badass.
Survivor, at your service.
Well, I'm Lord Viper, what are you doing here?
Joust it out.
there's also something kind of cool when you're voicing a Pokemon that sometimes you want to articulate more, but most of the time you want to articulate less to make it sound less like the English language and more like the Pokemon language. So I remember when I was doing like Pancham, a lot of times almost the part of it would get like kind of swallowed a little bit because I would be focusing on the vowel in between, you know. And so I don't know. As far as like pronouncing them, we have to go to Pokemon.
Yeah, I have 3 Pokédex pronunciations, and every time that we have to say anything, I go and I look them up, because inevitably if I say something and then we pronounce it, by the time it's like telephone, by the time it gets back and forth in the booth, it's like I'll mispronounce something. The big shame is Toshi yelled at me because I had you know, what's the rat Pokemon? Does everybody, you know, the one that was like Rattata, right, exactly. But there was a time when in the early episodes they didn't keep they didn't have like it as set as to what the pronunciations were. So there was a time when they called it Rattata. So, and that was in the first season, Rattata. So it's Rattata. And I would come in, and every time I'd go, and one of the files wasn't labeled. I'm like, is it Rattata or is it Rattata? I don't know, because I remember Rattata from like a long time ago. And so now every time I do that, I have to say, Rattata, frittata, Rattata, frittata, Rattata. Oh, just say it like that. But it's fun. It's fun. You go back and check, but we try really hard to pronounce everything correctly.
I was recently corrected by someone that said, no, it's Rattata. And I was like, I think you're wrong.
No, officially they were wrong. If you find them again, tell them so. You're wrong.
Give them Lisa's phone number.
I get it.
And I would be like, no, I'm sorry, I made the same mistake. It's okay, you can live with your shame. They'll ring bells and you'll walk down the hallway and become.
I was gonna say too really quickly, like what I'll do a lot of times is I will record it, like when I'm in the booth, I'll like open up my phone and like make it easy to say it many times, and then I will say it out loud many times while recording a voice memo. I also do that for some of the, like when we are developing a Pokemon voice, I record myself doing it, and I go, okay, well, that's now I've got that logged away, and I know Lisa does too.
Yes.
We've all got it logged away, but that's for me, so I can sit at home rocking back and forth, listening to my Pokemon voices.
I have it, you know what? The story that you just told, we recorded an entire episode. Is it Skidoo or Skidoo? Does anybody remember? Skidoo. Well, because we recorded an entire episode of Skidoo. It was a Tom, I believe, was directing. I think Skidoo, and then I had to get called back in to redo it as Skidoo. And so things like that have happened if you don't I guess, ask Pokemon USA or look at the Pokedex. So it's important.
Literally, that was
Everything happens.
Great question, bud.
Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe should have been a nurse or supposed to be a nurse, and then I got to play one. So it was so serendipitous. It was just perfect, So that's great.
You're a 4th generation nurse. That's cool.
Might as well be in Yahtzee.
It's a deep cut.
I haven't
Nobody
done.
knows what that is.
It's the
Stagehands Union.
Yep.
It's like the mafia. You have to have a brother or a father or an uncle or to get in, and you just don't get in. Your turn, Michael.
Okay, so I haven't done Pokemon in a very long time. It was like original cast before the change, and I was like a couple of trainers and stuff. I don't remember my names. I did enjoy coming into the movie. That was a different experience. And then Survivor. It's Survivor. One of those moments that are memorable. But I do remember discovering an additional vocalization we could do, and it was sort of based on what the Japanese say you did. But so we had Survivor. And I did the Eartha Kitt to have a rattle, and then this super crazy thing. It's a different kind of goofier rattle. And I was like, oh, how about we do this? And Darren was like, okay, that's great. It's sassy, or do the magic, or whatever he said. And it was, and I was like, what? Okay, it's sort of rattly, but that was a big moment for Survivor because he got another vocabulary.
That's awesome.
Done enough to really answer the question. I'm sorry.
That's good. Yeah, great question, man.
It's very good.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna make sure I remember my thing.
Oh, great.
No, that's okay. Just because I'm a huge Team Skull fan, and they're I love this season. I love all the seasons that they're done. They all get to, but I'm a huge. There's a Team Skull episode. Team Skull and Team Rocket are both in, and that was it's sort of they just crack me up. So that's all. I would just do anything that Team Skull did. What?
Who are the other VAs in Team Skull?
Billy Law, and then not Helms. I forgot. But yeah, I was gonna say more. Then I started thinking about their episodes, and then I'm also really cool into. I love Kukui as a character right now, and I love his wrestling. Not as much as Sycamore, of course. Only, but only because you're way more garbed than he is. So you're very classy, It's Kukui without his. But I'm in love with his with the wrestling episodes that just started airing, which are really cool. I don't know if you guys have seen those, those are fun. And really so much. But thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hi, me again.
What do you mean, like creating voices for them?
Like creating the looks and what they're based off of.
That's a Pokemon company question. We don't have anything to do with that. That happens over in Japan, but I know that they pull from various inspirations of a lot of them are actual creatures, which is actual animals that they pull out of, which is always freaked me out because there are some animals that it's even Polytoad, things like that. I'm that are based. They look really crazy, and they actually exist somewhere in the wild, and then they're sort of changed.
They ran out of them and had vanilla ice cream,
Yeah, well, there's that.
That one cracked me up.
That's super interesting, but I don't know what their process is for that. That's not something that we get them already made.
Do you guys come up with the names, or does that come with the book?
That also comes from Japan Pokemon Company. That's a Pokemon One company question, but I know that they have a VG team, which is video game, that they put those in, and they also make the choices as to what the names are. So when we get them, by the time they come to us, we either already know or they're in the process of creating them. Yeah, it's really super cool.
Thank you.
Voice directing for any Pokemon or other anime?
My answer is yes.
Yes.
I've been asked to direct a lot, but it's difficult with my schedule to put that in. But I do direct demos of my students and develop characters, and so I produce and direct those, and that's like a ton of fun. And I did direct some zombie ADR for a live-action zombie pilot that I did, which was a ridiculous amount of fun.
That was great.
Lisa engineered it for me, because I was like, will you do this for me? She's like, of course. So who was in the booth with us, though? Because Eileen Stevens was in the booth, Mike Pollock was in the booth, Wayne Grayson was in the booth, Brimmer was in the booth. I just was basically like, hey everybody, can I buy you lunch and let's do some zombie ADR? And so many friends came in, but the best part was like Eileen, do you remember Eileen's zombies? I couldn't keep a straight face. I was the one directing, and I just kept cracking up because everyone else was like, and then Eileen was in the corner being like, like hers was so weird and freakish and different that I just kept hearing her and I just would start laughing. But it is funny and fun because you also directed zombie stuff. But it's funny because you literally have cues and it's like, they're very, very hungry now. Now they're just a little bit hungry. But,
now they're chewing on their own fingers.
Exactly.
Now they're chewing on someone else's fingers.
Exactly.
Mustard on everything. That's how I direct. I said mustard on everything. That's the next level. Okay, fine. Everybody's fired.
I directed stuff at animation. So.
I've been directing for a while actually. I have a recording studio that's in New York and LA called NYB Post. I've done a ton of stuff, and there's a feature film called BMI. It's a new hosted film. It's going to be in the theaters November 29th. I directed that with John Cho, Daniel Day Kim, and Rebecca Hall, and it's great. And yeah, lots of other series. And I'm doing a Netflix show now, and I'm doing a Cartoon Network series, and yeah, watch anime.
You directed me a long time ago.
Yeah, you were my first thing I ever directed in LA.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So they would probably be like, ooh, we're not going to mess with that guy. But they would mess with me just for being there. So, but yes. So thank you so much. My name is Sherry Lee. I've worked on a couple of Pokemon projects. I was in Detective Pikachu, and I just worked on another Pokemon project. And then I was Iris in Pokemon Generations. So, yes.
So his question was, what's the most rewarding part of working? And I think it was one of the things that we were talking about before. Just
for stupid reasons, but it does mean a lot to me. Getting to know fans and coming to conventions and just having an opportunity to talk to someone maybe who's been through something terrible and being able to speak to that or to speak to what they've been through is also a very rewarding part of being in this business. Yeah, I mean, I personally as a child was affected by the card game before the anime. That was the way that I bonded with my brother. Because my brother and I had a very typical brother-sister relationship where we fought with each other, we got under each other's skin. The one time we were not fighting was when we were battling the card game. And we would go every Saturday and play the card game. And I always lost, and I knew I was always gonna lose. His deck was way better than mine. And that's fine. But I didn't care, because I was like hanging out with my brother, and we always knew that that was the way it was gonna be. And so then when my husband and I started dating, I had no idea that he